Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new pink diamond RAEF LAFRENTZ, who is a really good, interesting looking stretch big, who's got serious athletic ability offensively, legit interior defense, but most importantly to me, an elite release and great shooting ability. This card to me is like that Diamond Wang, except much better. That's what this RAEF is to me, and I really liked that Wang card. This RAEF LAFRENTZ has an interesting enough release and good enough stats all the way around to where he's a truly intriguing option to me as a power forward or center, even on like a semi-god squad. Because like I have a really good team. I got D-Rob, I got Akeem, I got D-Rob from locking in, and I pulled Akeem out of a single a couple weeks ago. So I've been pretty lucky in all honesty when it comes to that type of stuff. And yet RAEF, I mean, he's going to be right there with Tyson and Dino. I'll tell you that for sure. Fighting for those last couple of bench bigs, and I'm interested to try this card out because I think he's got a real potential to have a spot on my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. I bought RAEF for 105,000 MT. Go watch my video this morning where I bought these cards with MT, locked them in for the Opal, and well, I should not have sold my Opal Broad. Let's just say that. Regardless, 99 offense, 98 defense, 6'11", 88 driving layup, 92 post game, 94 close shot, 90 mid range, 93 ball, 92 free throw, 85 standing and driving dunk isn't bad, 86 ball handle, 85 pass sack, 90 block, 88 steal of perimeter, 92 interior, pretty good rebounder, 87 speed, 85 speed of ball, 84 excel, 88 vert, 90 strength, 95 stamina, 88 lateral quickness. I understand his stats are not quite next level elite. He's not on the level of D-Rob, Hakeem, Wilt, Wemby, Kareem. I know. That's okay. Huff, back down, Punisher, Master, post spin, rise up, age on three, blinders, catch and shoot, Claymore, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless range, anchor, post lockdown, pogo stick, box up, beast, rebound chaser, blow by, immovable enforcer. Very importantly, Hoff, immovable enforcer, anchor, brick wall, that type of stuff, rebound chaser. Actually, sorry, no brick wall, but all the other ones, post lockdown, rebound chaser, immovable enforcer, all that type of stuff. In addition to the rise of the limitless range, that type of stuff. On gold, he's got the clamps, brick wall, those types of things, free points, right stick gripper, bulldozer. I mean, he's a legitimately versatile card. Now, could he use fast twitch, bailout, break starter, handles for days, things like that, challenger, speed booster, fast feet. Like there's a good amount of badges he's missing, and it wouldn't hurt to add some of those badges to this card for sure. He could definitely use them, but importantly, he is already a very good, solid, all-around, versatile defender with pretty complete badges. He doesn't have every single perimeter badge, but that's not super important. And he's an elite level shooter and a very good finisher. That's the most important things. And he's elite rebounder, off rebound chaser, all that type of stuff. Like that is the most important thing to me. So he may not be an elite level shot creator, and he's not going to be an elite level shot creator. I'll tell you all that right now. He's not going to be putting the ball on the floor and getting to the rim with consistency against Wilt Chamberlain or any of those types of bigs. He's just not. That's okay. That's not his role, and that is okay. He's still going to be a very solid card who does a lot of things well on the court. And yeah, he's solidly athletic. He can put the ball on the floor at least a little bit. He's not a complete liability. He has half decent sigs, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say they're good, but I think he's got harden escape, which is not very good. His dribble style sucks, but he does have a high enough ball handle to burst. He's a pretty athletic card. He's going to be a good inside finisher. He's got solid speed. If you put a shoe on him, it's in the 90s. And the release is cash. I mean, that's the most important part. The release is absolutely elite, absolutely cash, just lefty catch and shoot money release. That is the most important thing about Dino Roger that makes him so good. Also has normal fade, which is of course very cash as well. So that is the thing that makes Dino great, is his shooting ability. Or sorry, not Dino. It makes RAEF LAFRENTZ great, is his shooting ability. Now, am I worried he's a little undersized at center? A little bit. I'm wondering how he's going to play, honestly, and I hope we match up against a really good big, because I truly do want to see how he competes against top tier bigs. But I truly think there's a very good chance this card, he makes a lot of teams better. His shooting ability by itself is elite, and he is much more versatile and complete on the interior than a guy like Wang is. He's going to be a dog. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what RAEF LAFRENTZ can do. All right. I mean, we got ourselves a pretty good matchup. Harden, Moses, Lamar Odom, Andrew Wiggins, and Pau Gasol at the 5. Like, I would say that's a really good team. We got ourselves a legitimate matchup. I guess I'm taking my wide open 3. He's leaving me wide the heck open. I mean, I know it's a RAEF LAFRENTZ gameplay, but he's way out of position defensively. I'm taking the shot. And we're knocking it down. Let's hoop this game. Play some defense. Step up. Very good. Click on. Get a reach. I just reached myself out of position and gave a wide open 3. Why did I do that? I don't know, but that's okay. The thing about RAEF LAFRENTZ is 6'11", too small. Not really. In this game, I just don't think so. Unless literally you are going up against Dark Matter Wembanyama or 100 overall Kareem, I pretty much think you're okay. And look at that release. That's the value. Elite floor spacing, elite popper, whether he's standing in the corner, screening for you, anything, wherever he is valuable because of that. And he's got half rebound chaser. He can board. He can do some stuff. He can put the ball on the floor. I mean, he's obviously not a ball handler, but look at it right there. Puts the ball on the floor, gets to the rim, and dunks it. like, he is not at all a liability on the offensive end of the court. As a guy, he's not going to be completely incapable of putting the ball on the floor. He's not going to be fumbling the ball and passing it and just dropping the ball and getting ripped. I mean, he's a solid card. And if you badge him out especially, he can be even more than that. Like, and then obviously the release is phenomenal, and defensively, he's capable. He's not going to be the best defensive card in the game. He's not Will Chamberlain, but he's not a bad defensive card either. He's not a liability, and that's the most important thing about a card like this RAEF LaFrentz. So downhill burst again. Look at, I'm telling y'all, bro, he may not be the best dribbler in the world, but he can do some things, and he's doing some things right now. He's got 7 points, and he's playing at a high level. And you know who else is playing at a high level? Mr. Kobe Bean. And I get ripped. Okay, never mind. Well, let me shut up. Yo, step up on him. That's fine. I'll live with a 2. I'll live with a 2. We will live with a 2. I'm up 5. Is he? Okay. I'm not totally sure, actually, what's going on right now. We're playing well, though. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm actually playing a pretty good game. I'm not sure if he's changing settings or what he is doing, because that was kind of random time to pause, and he's not even moving anything. So I guess we wait till he comes back, hopefully. Our boy is back, and he just turned the ball over. Love to see that. Beautiful stuff. Same side burst, attack downhill, hit our pop, catch, shoot, 3. Oh, he did get a contest on it. He stepped a step higher than I think he really needed to there. That's a little annoying. My thing about a guy like RAEF LaFrentz, his release, let's compare him to Pau Gasol, a good Opal who came out last week. Compare him to a Joel Embiid. Compare him to a Jokic. Guys like that who don't have very good releases and aren't like elite level playmakers. Are you telling me that you don't want to have RAEF? I mean, I kind of want RAEF LaFrentz as a card more than any of those guys. What he's showing me right now in terms of the threat that he is as a shooter and then the ability to still put the ball on the floor and be a defender and be a rebounder and that type of stuff, like, I don't see why I wouldn't want this card. Certainly, he might be a slightly worse card than a couple of, like, these gambling-only bigs and stuff in certain areas, but he can 100% compete with pretty close to all of them just based on his sheer release ability and then obviously the fact that he is actually a pretty well-rounded, pretty good card, especially if you badge him up a little bit. Like, don't sleep on this card. He is, in my mind at least, pretty easily the best pink diamond that has come out in today's drop. There's a couple other decent ones, like not bad. I think Niang's pretty good. That Kirk Heinrich actually looks surprisingly decent as well. But in general, I don't think like the pink diamonds from this week's set are that great with the exception of Heinrich. Kirk is what Dino and Tyrus Thomas and those guys were last week. What am I saying? I said Kirk. RAEF LaFrentz is what those guys were last week. Who is Kirk? What did I just say? Regardless, RAEF LaFrentz, I mean, what have I been saying? I'm so confused. Anyways, this card is very good. You're seeing the release. You're seeing the ability to even just like on that last possession, crab himself and just do a slight little move, create a little bit of space, get a bucket, shoot a nice little blinder shot. Like he can do that type of stuff. He gives you a lot of versatility and he moves his feet well, man. He does a lot of things well. That was a great gameplay. RAEF LaFrentz had a phenomenal game and I'm very impressed by the card. I don't see why he can't compete with any of these top bigs. I really see legitimately no reason whatsoever why this RAEF LaFrentz card can't compete with the top bigs in my team. I think people out there are not going to be super high on this week's Pink Diamond drop, and understandably so, because for the most part, it's not great the way that last week's was. But this RAEF LaFrentz card can 100% compete, and that kind of brings the number of really competitive level non-gambling bigs up a little bit more even. We're getting to the point where we've got some pretty good free options, and then we've also got some really good like buyable options between like Dino and KP, obviously, who have been there. Obviously, Dino was last week, and then you get this card this week. This RAEF is amazing. That new Leitner looks really good, too. Like, there's a bunch of good bigs that are available for non-gambling guys right now, and I actually think a lot of them can compete. I truly do believe if the gambling-only stuff wasn't in this game would be popping, because there's good free cards, there's good buyable cards, there's good everything. If you could just get the cards, this game would be popping so big time right now, but it's not, and it's really unfortunate. But not much I can do about that at the end of the day, and I think I am also done rambling. I've talked long enough in this video, so I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.